Now, people who are worried about widening inequality are also worried about something else. It's not upward mobility, it's not even trust. They are worried about the undermining of democracy. When so many resources, so much money, so much wealth, so much income accumulates at the very top, that with money comes the capacity to control politics.
Nothing sinister the way it starts. Usually they bring in somebody you haven't seen for a few years. You know they're paying them 10 grand. Might be the best man in your wedding or a guy you played football with. You say, Eddie, hell, I haven't seen you. And then they say, no, I'd like to turn it over to old Freckles here. And then they give you the whole load.
But money, I mean, do the lobbyists come in? And obviously the unspoken reality is we can help you in your next election if you cooperate with us.
There's a guy in every office to say, so-and-so wants to see you. He's from the American Shoe Leather Company. They have maxed out, meaning they gave you the maximum in your primary when you first started. They gave you the maximum in every general. You've run 3 times now, and they were there for you at every point. And what for? Access.
This is actually where there is blame, and I think the blame is justifiable. It's not that people are rich, it's that they abuse their wealth by lobbying for bailouts and subsidies and taxes that are going to entrench their wealth. That's the reason why the rules have changed so dramatically. Look at history. Inequality and top tax rates have had an inverse relationship. When inequality was lowest, top tax rates were higher. When inequality was highest, tax rates on the wealthy went down. Under Dwight D. Eisenhower, he was a Republican. Nobody dared call him a socialist. The top marginal tax rate was 91%. I mean, even when you consider all deductions and all tax credits, they were still paying way over 50%.
I, John Fitzgerald Kennedy, do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute
the office
of President of the United States. So help me God.
So help me God.
Taxes on the top were never below 70% until Reagan dropped those taxes on the top.
Read my lips. No new taxes.
I, William Jefferson Clinton,
I, George Walker Bush,
do solemnly swear.
do solemnly swear.
I, Barack Hussein Obama, do solemnly swear.
In fact, most of the very rich in this country don't even pay close to that because most of their income is in the form of capital gains, which is now taxed at 15%.
My total taxes paid, payroll taxes plus income tax, mine came to 17.7%. The average for the office was 32.9%. There wasn't anybody in the office, from the receptionist on up, that paid as low a tax rate. The taxation system has tilted toward the rich and away from the middle class in the last 10 years. Is dramatic, and I don't think it's appreciated.
What's the effective rate I've been paying? Well, it's really closer to the 15% rate than anything.
Mr. Romney's income taxes were finally posted, and he paid 13.9%. Nancy and I paid 33% or more, in the 30s, and I find that atrocious.
I paid 11% last year on an 8-figure income.
Wowzer.
So less than Mitt Romney. When you give rich business people tax breaks all in the name of job creation, all that really happens is that the fat cats get fatter. And of course, that's what's happened over the last 30 years. That's the signature feature of the economy over the last 30 years.